Hello, friends, and welcome to Amanda's Crafty Corner. I am Amanda, and this is my Crafty Corner. I'm actually doing a video a little bit earlier. I was going to do it on Sunday, but just got home from the barbecue a little bit ago, and I'm not sure about you, but I really don't like the smell of smoke in my clothes, so I'm just doing laundry. Anyways, welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome, my old subscribers. Uh, Let me just, sorry, I'm just fixing this for you guys so you can see. I got tagged in to do to with 25 questions on diamond painting through I believe it is. Give me one second. It is Debbie Gets Crafty. Thank you for tagging me, by the way. So I shall answer the questions. So there are 25. Um, and I will do my best to answer them as honestly as possible. You may not like the answers to some of my questions, but to some of the questions, but oh well. How was everybody? But first, how's everybody Saturday? I hope it went well and that everybody had a good day. We did. My partner and I went to a nice barbecue held by one of his good friends and old coworkers at one of his old jobs. So that was fun. I'm just going to tilt you up a bit. There. Hopefully that's a little bit better. But anyways, so yes, there are 25 questions. So I will start with question one. How many diamond paintings have you completed? I have baby numbers. I will not lie to you. I have only completed 15. Yes, I have only completed 15 compared to others who have probably completed over 100 by now. Uh, Most of the ones that I have done, whoop, as I kick my camera, let's just move my camera over here. There, maybe that's a little better. Mm, and slowly, there, that should be better for you guys. So sorry about that. Most of the ones that I have done are huge. They're like 30 by 90s. Um, yeah, I think most of the ones that I've done are 30 by 90. So, and a few 30 by 40s. I just completed my first 80 by 60. So, like I said, baby numbers compared to a lot of people who have been doing this for longer. Sorry, I'm just trying to stop it from flashing. Um, Number two is how many diamond paintings are in your stash? I believe there are over 30 in my stash. I have an entire box, like a storage box full of them. And of course, I keep ordering more. So I'm going to say at least 30 plus. When did I begin diamond painting is the third question. I began in 2021 when I was on maternity leave with my son, and it was just something to do. I had seen a Facebook ad for Shop Any Deals, and I bought a couple of diamond paintings from there. They're a good store, fast ship. I'm not going to say very fast shipping. I think it took about a month for me to get my package, but that was again because it was during the height of COVID. Question number four. If you could only purchase from one diamond painting company for the rest of your life, who and why? Um, I'm gonna be honest. I love them all. I couldn't choose one or the other. I buy my diamond paintings from Amazon. I buy them from DIY Choose. You can see them all in my unboxing videos. So I'm sorry to say, but I would not be able to choose. Most of the time, I won't lie, I go with who has the better deal. But otherwise, yeah, I honestly could not choose who I would uh, pick for the rest of my life. Number 5 is when diamond painting. What is your go-to media to consume? I won't lie, TV shows, anime. I watch documentaries. I watch any movie that I've seen more than once so that I just have background noise. I watch YouTubers. I listen to music. I am pretty much all over the place when it comes to I just like background noise. I'm not a person who likes complete silence. I need something in the background, and I can tell you the reason why. So, I'm Italian. Grew up in an Italian household. There's no quiet in an Italian household. There's always something going on. Whether it is the TV, somebody is talking in the background, uh, or yelling. No lie, there's lots of yelling in an Italian household, and it's not like yelling like rah rah rah. It's just raised voices. When people talk in my family, we don't talk with a normal, soft tone of voice like this. It is more like this, where it's like very loud and projecting because you're trying to talk over top of one another. So because of that, I do not like silence. I also, again, I have a son and I'd rather him be able to sleep through any type of noise. So there's that too. Uh, Number 6, what is my favorite category to diamond paint? That is a very good question. I don't have a favorite category. Give me a diamond painting and I will do it. Yeah, yeah. Um, I'm all over the place with what I diamond paint. I do animals. I don't really do abstract. That's a lie. I don't really do abstract, but I like any type of animal. Um, Dragons. As you can see, this is a book. It's a book in a tree. I don't really have like a favorite category. So if I see something on sale, I will normally get it. Or if I'm like, ooh, my little man would like that, or ooh, my partner would like that, or somebody would like it. I just get it. Number 7, what's the artist you have completed the most EPs from? To be honest, I don't actually know. Um, I did the mystery box from Amazon, which was like 15 or 30 diamond paintings. And then you know what? Because this is continuously flashing, I will be back in a moment and I will fix this issue and yeah, I will be back. Give me one. Okay, friends, and I am back. I am so sorry about that. Hopefully this is a lot better and you can see the painting as well still. I will let's see if I can bring you a tad closer. Nope, that goes far. One more? Nope. One, two. Okay, so that's as close as I can get you without problems. I will lower my stand. Here we go. Hopefully this is better and there's no more flashing. Um, so yes, as I was saying, I don't really have a favorite artist or somebody. No, not a favorite artist, but I don't know because I buy my diamond paintings from different stores, so I don't really know the artists that do these paintings. And even on Amazon, I don't know who. If anybody knows the artist of this one or any of the unboxing ones, please let me know in the comments. Number 8 is what is your go-to wax to use? I won't lie, I don't buy extra wax. I have so many of the wax that come from the diamond paintings that I'm trying to use them up. I literally have bags like this size. This is for my cross stitch, but bags basically this size and it's full of the wax. So I'm not going to buy wax until I run out of the wax that I have. Um, what do I do? Number 9 is what do you do with your finished diamond paintings? I gift them, I sell them, and right now I have a little portfolio for the ones that I have not sold or given away. Number 10, do you like to open your kits right away or do you prefer to leave them sealed until you're ready to work on them? Depends on the diamond painting. A lot of them are still sealed. I legit haven't opened them yet. They are in a box. And some of them, as you can tell from my unboxing, I have unsealed them to show you guys, to show to my lovelies. So, yeah, most of the time I leave them sealed until I'm ready to work on them, and I'll go through them and decide from there what diamond painting I feel like doing. Number 11, what is your current number one unicorn kit that you don't own but would like to one day? I'm going to take unicorn as an actual literal unicorn. I don't. Um, I found a nice pastel-y fairy with a unicorn that I like. I believe it's on um, Coup Deals or DIY Choose. I can't remember which one. But there's a nice pastel-y fairy with a unicorn. Otherwise, I'm not a big fan of unicorns. I won't lie to you. Um, Number 12, what is the kit in your stat you are most looking forward to working on? There's actually two. It is the goddess one, which I unboxed, and the pastel fairy watercolor looking one where it kind of looks like Thumbelina. Those are the two that I'm actually looking forward to working on. The goddess one I'll be doing on camera for you guys. So once this one is done, I will get the goddess one set up. Number 13, do you prefer color blocking, confetti, or a mix of both? I won't lie, I like both. Sometimes I like color blocking, other times I like the confetti. The confetti is what brings the picture basically to life, whereas the block colors kind of are like a backdrop, where the confetti brings the picture forward, the blocking kind of doesn't, I guess you could say. Like, this is all block. This is all background, this block piece. Where the tree, as you can see, is literally all different colors. It's all confetti. So I like both. I'd like it if my diamond would also stick. So that means I need to change the wax in here. Do I have... Give 1 second. I'm just going to change the wax. Um, Number 14, how do I pick which project to work on next? It all depends. If it is a present for somebody, I will work on that next. Uh, like the Anna and Elsa, the Disney one, that is a Christmas present for somebody to give to somebody else. I will probably work on that in a little while, even though it won't take me very long. I prefer getting it done sooner rather than later to make sure it is done. Um, 15, what is your favorite season holiday to work on? I don't have one. I like them all. I mean, winter is nice, but it's a lot of whites. Like a lot of the winter scenes, it's a lot of white. For Halloween, it's a lot of orange and black. It honestly just depends on my mood. but most of the time I will try to complete a season in the previous season. So summer I'll do autumn, autumn I'll do winter, winter I'll do spring, so on and so forth. Just so that depending on, well, it also depends on how big the paintings are. Like I said, the biggest I've done is 80 by 60, 60 by 80, whatever. It's huge. It's hanging in my work office now. Yeah, so it just depends on how big it is, how long it's gonna take. But most of the time I will do it before the season is actually here. Which one? 16. Do you work on one kit at a time or have multiple whips? So, if people don't know what a whip is, it's a work in progress. I try to do my best to only have one at a time, but I'm not going to lie to you. On top of diamond painting, I do cross stitching and I have one, two, three. I have four cross stitches going at the same time on top of diamond painting. Um, so yeah, and basically when I do all of my crafts, my artsy stuff, it's when my son is sleeping. Or I'll ask my partner, husband, whatever you want to call him, we're not actually married. I will be like, hey, do you mind watching our son for a little while? I'm just going to do a craft because normally on weekends he will also go to his parents' house where he works on his car or he watches races. So we kind of split our weekends up like that. We still hang out together, don't get me wrong, but most of the time I do stuff when both my son and him are asleep. hmm 17. Do you prefer to work on neutral, dark, or colorful kits? I like everything. It does not matter what it is. I just prefer not working on just one color as a backdrop. That's pretty much it. So imagine all of this was just the letter B or DMC 820. My eyes would hate me because I've done it on the big one. Like I said, the 60 by 80. So I like them all. Which one is next? Number 18. There you go. Do you prefer snack or large size? I like them both. It also depends on the diamond painting itself. If I feel like it's one, sorry, that has a lot of, like, say it's a 30 by 40, but you know it needs more detail, I will actually go up a size because I'm like, this needs a lot more detail in it. So it just depends on the picture itself. But I do have, I won't lie, a lot of 30 by 40s in my stash. I am trying to get bigger ones. Why? Because I am the type of person that when my partner and I finally get a house, my art is what I want on the walls. I do not want to go out and buy a painting when I can work on it myself. That again, that's just my preference. It doesn't have to be yours. Um, yeah. Number 19. Do you use tweezers or a pen? This is my favorite pen right here. I do plan to order more, but this one is my favorite pen. Not pen. It has a light. It actually helps me see. So yeah, I prefer pen. The only time I use tweezers is when I need to remove a diamond painting because I can't with sometimes my nails are too long and blunt. As you can tell, they're a little sharp, so it's easier, but sometimes I chop my nails off, so tweezers are for when I need to get rid of a diamond. Um, Number 20, squares or rounds. I like both. It also depends again on the diamond painting. I just completed a ballerina in square that I absolutely love. Would I have done that in round? No, because it definitely looks better in square. What Number 21. What is your method for placing AB drills? I won't lie to you, I've never done an AB diamond painting. Do I want to try? Maybe someday. If one of you want to see it on my channel, I will order a small one, like a 30 by 40. See how that goes. Otherwise, yeah, sorry, I've never done an AB. Number 22. What is your preferred method of for sectioning off a canvas? This paper right here. See this paper? It protects it from dust and everything. So this is how I section it off, and then I just rip it off. I don't have to cut. I know some people get that paper where you have to cut it. No, not me. Just this. You can buy 100 sheets off of Amazon. You can buy it on any diamond painting website or anybody that sells diamond painting accessories. This sheet, my best friend. I have 25 of them somewhere. They're all over the place. I won't lie to you. Number 23. Do I have any other craft hobbies? Cross stitching, perler beads. I believe I showed one to you. I'll show it again for those who have no idea. This this is a perler bead. They're little beads, and you melt them with an iron. I like to color in adult coloring books. I paint with my son. Does that count? I paint with my son. I use chalk with my son. So a lot of the stuff, like crafting wise, I do with my son. But most of it is just diamond painting, perler beads, adult coloring books. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Who do you tag in this video? Hmm, that is a good question. I have to think about who I would tag in this video. Um, Maybe Marianne's Crafts or Marianne's Creative. uh, Marianne, I'm just gonna call her Marianne because I follow her. She lives in, I believe it's Australia. She is awesome. Please go take a look at her. Um, for those who don't know, I probably won't tag her in it, but I'll mention her name. Love Craft Forever. Her name's Natalia. She is also from Canada, but I know she gets really, really busy, so I won't tag her. I'll just mention her to you. And bonus question, if you still have it, would you show the very first DP you completed? I won't lie, I don't have it. It's at my partner's house. He is supposed to put it into a frame for me for our son's room. It is a 30 by 90 uh, Disney diamond painting. It has It's Magic across it with different Disney movies. Yeah. Yep. That so yeah, there are the 25 questions. Unfortunately, again, I don't know what's going on with my camera. I also do need to take a step out to gather my bearings, go to the bathroom. So I will be back again. Give me one moment. All right, and I am back. I am so sorry. Whoop, I am so sorry about that. Let us continue on. But yeah, that is all 25 questions that I have been tagged in. Thank you, Debbie, for tagging me in that. Like I said, I will figure out who else to tag in. Um, yeah, how is everybody's Saturday going after hearing my whole spiel? How is your Sunday going, depending on where you live in the world? I hope it is going well. Are you working on any diamond paintings? I know Diamond said that she was working on a gnome as she watches me do my diamond painting. That is awesome. Like I said, please email me. I will have my email in the description below and show me your finished project. Or if you have Discord, add me to Discord. Come and join my Discord. I am so sorry. I do not do Facebook. I would love to. I don't like Facebook. I won't lie to you guys. I don't like Facebook. I literally just use it when I post a new video up and that's it. Like I don't put my son on social media, so you won't see any pictures of him. I did it once and then I took down that picture just because it was him and his dad and I thought it was cute, but otherwise no. You will never see him on social media. I do have an Instagram. It's Amanda's Crafty Corner where I post up my whips and what I've unboxed. I haven't done it in a while, but I promise to do that soon. So yes, if you have a Discord account, come and join mine. It is in the description below as well. Yeah, that's really all I've got. I just realized there was a toothpick. I use toothpicks to get rid of the wax that's inside my pen. It makes it easier. I just stab it in there, pull it out. Or I use a needle from my cross stitch. Because why not? I'll probably do this only for a little bit longer. I'm doing my best to complete as much of the 820s as possible. It is a big chunk. It is a huge chunk of, like I said, of the block. I'm just gonna move it here, move my camera. There, now you'll be able to see better what I'm talking about. It is a huge, like I said, huge chunk. I'm also trying to keep my hand out of your way so that you are able to see. Here we go. I'm trying to think of what else I can talk to you about. There was a lot of silliness on the road tonight because it is the long weekend, at least in Ontario. So a lot of people are going up north and people forget how to drive. There was police officers had pulled over one car. So everybody's like, "Oh no, we must go like 50 kilometers per hour on a highway that is 100 because we don't also want to be stopped, which means if you're going 50 below, you will be stopped as well." But I digress. And then there was an actual accident off the shoulder in a ditch with, again, more police cars. And everybody has to stop and stare as if they've never seen an accident before, or they have to take pictures of it. And it's like, but you're on the highway. Go. A highway and a freeway are basically the same thing up here for those who are wondering. Um, yeah. So I got to listen to my partner be triggered by all of this, which makes me laugh. He drives a very fast, very, very fast Camaro. He has souped it up to get the horsepower that he wanted, so he drives very fast. And when he does, not my son, our son goes, "Wee! Daddy, go fast!" Very cute, and it makes me giggle. But yeah, and then he fell asleep right after that on the way to our friend's house, as it took almost 2 hours when normally it just takes over an hour to get there because people are ridiculous on the highway. And then coming back, There was nobody for the first like 40 minutes. And then for like the last 20-ish minutes to kind of half hour, we left. Just trying to think. We left just before 9. We got home just after 10 o'clock, I'm going to say. So, yeah, again, a lot of silliness because people forget how to drive. One person didn't even have their lights on, and it was almost pitch black out. Yeah, so my partner was flashing his lights at him, going, your lights are off. No idea if that car actually turned them on after he had done that. Yeah, yeah. And then my partner and I, when we have long car rides, we talk a lot. I don't know what it is, but in cars, we talk so much. We don't sit in silence. We listen to music. We were listening to our son as he was singing and doing whatever he was doing in the back till he passed out. And yeah, we just talked about a house that we both really like, even though it's kind of out of our budget, but we both love it. We're gonna do our best to get this house because it is a forever home. My partner and I are basically looking for a house that we can grow old in and never have to move. He is a one and done type of person. He does not like moving a lot. He himself only grew up in one house, uh, which his parents still live in to this day. I grew up in two households. Actually, I grew up basically in one. I was 19 when my parents decided they needed a bigger house. Why? Because we grew up in a three-bedroom house. My brothers had to share a room, and then when I went off to college, my youngest brother took over my bedroom and I had to sleep in the basement, which was fine, but my we built a bathroom in the basement and my dad would have friends over a lot. Uh didn't mind, don't get me wrong. It was just very unsettling, I guess you could say, when I was either doing homework when I was home on the weekends or just something on the computer in the basement and they would like hover over me and I didn't understand that when my own parents never hovered. And again, I'm 19 I'm an adult. Was 19, 20. So did not like that at all. Plus, I had to wait till everybody left in order to go to sleep because they were constantly coming down to the basement. Um, and I slept on a broken pull-out couch. Don't recommend. Don't sleep on a broken pull-out couch. So my parents finally decided to move. So we are in a 4+1 bedroom house. So four bedrooms on the second floor and one bedroom in the basement, which is the storage room for a lot of stuff right now. It was my second brother's first brother, my brother who's 2 years younger, my brother Mark, his bedroom for the longest time until he moved out with his now fiance. Although they lived with his fiance's parents for a long time as well until they live about 5 hours away, so we don't get to see them as much. My brother Mark, when he works in the area, he will come and stay a night, but otherwise, I don't really get to see my baby girl all that much. My brother Steven, who also lives here, he's the one that built the kitchenette in the basement. He's a baker. He's trying to get his red seal. So I wish him luck with all of that. He is actually off to New Jersey tomorrow to get some training done by some famous bakers, I believe. I know he's getting training done for a bakery. I'm excited for him. I hope he has lots of fun. What else can I tell you? Oh, I made a joke tonight that one of our friends, um, they're a couple as well. They just got engaged. They they should buy the house that we like with us. Yeah. Yeah. If you're watching, I still think you should do it. The four of us would be great together living in a house. Uh, Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. I answered your questions. I'm still watching the Tudors. I'm almost done the first season. Um, what else am I watching? Oh, a really good show. I don't know if anybody knows him. Is it Graham Hancock? I think it's Graham Hancock. So on Netflix, it's an original series. It is called Ancient Apocalypse. Good show. Really, really, really good show. It's only a couple episodes long. I really enjoyed it. I really love him. I have a couple of his books. One of them is The Fingerprints of the Gods. He talks a lot about ancient civilizations, Atlantis, the Aztecs, just a whole bunch of ancient civilization stuff. Yeah, check it out. Go on Netflix. If you have Netflix, go check it out. Ancient Apocalypse. I finished that. What else did I watch? I am, because of my brother, brother Steven, we like to watch Chinese dramas, and our favorite one is The Princess Young. So I am more than likely going to rewatch that whole thing. 50 episodes long. Each one is an hour to an hour and 10 minutes long. Yeah. 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 I'm that crazy lady that likes all different types of shows. It can be subbed, it can be dubbed, depends on the dub. But yeah, that's TV shows, movies. Besides Insidious, I really haven't watched any movies. I want to rewatch Lord of the Rings. That's on my list. The extended edition. Will I watch The Hobbit? If I can find the extended edition of that as well, yes, yes, I will. Haven't started The Rings of Power yet. It is on my list of things to watch. I'd like to rewatch Peaky Blinders. I really enjoyed that show. Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place, as you can tell, with shows, movies, TV. I like a vast array of things. I'm not a fan of romance movies. I do like rom-coms, but strictly romance, no, 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 no. Although I do like Nicholas Sparks and his books, um, strictly romance, no, 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 no. Because romance is not the end all be all for me. A little romance is nice, but I am, yeah, no. I like my horror, I like my fantasy, some sci-fi, romance, just no. I'm sorry to those who like it. I like musicals if that helps. I do like a good musical. If you have any that you recommend, please let me know. I love Phantom of the Opera. Um, yes, I have the 2004 with Emmy Rossum and Gerard Butler. I also have the Australian production of Love Never Dies on DVD as well. That was actually performed and then taped. The lady who does Christine is amazing. I will say that much. She is amazing. Yep, that's all I got. I'm sorry. That's all I got for movies and TV shows and stuff. You guys can hate me, but I do want to watch the new Little Mermaid. That's another thing. And the only reason why I want to watch it is just to say that I did it. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. Um, some of the live actions I've enjoyed, some of them I have not. I did not like The Lion King. Although it was nice that they added more to it, just sorry, James Earl Jones, your voice was so flat for me in that movie. I won't lie. They literally could have taken the recording of the original Lion King and voice overed it. That's just me. I enjoyed Mulan. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, but what about Mushu?" I read the Ballad of Mulan. That's why. So the Disney movie is like the live action one is more so based off the ballad than the animated one. So you can throw shade at me for that one. Beauty and the Beast, as much as I love Emma Watson, um, I liked everything else besides her. I don't like auto tune. I was basically watching her play herself in that movie. The awkward smiles and whatnot. Again, you guys can throw shade at me. That's fine. My favorite of all the live actions is the Cinderella with Lily James. I think she did a fantastic job. Pinocchio, I was oh kind of okay with. I mean, I get why they got rid of the alcohol in the movie. Um, yeah. And then which other one was there? Like Aladdin. So my partner hated that one. Hated it, hated it, hated it. My son loves it because of all the singing. Um, I enjoyed it. I like Naomi Scott. Will Smith basically played himself. I know Jafar was kind of like an character, but I did enjoy it. I also liked Cruella. That was a good one. Emma Stone is an amazing actress. I think that's it. I didn't watch The Jungle Book. That's on my plan. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna do one more row, and then I will call it. Just because one, it's getting late. It's 11:41 for me right now at night, and two, this is a really big section. I promise when I do more of this, we will get through it, and then we will do another big section. At least that way it is over and done with. Not only that, I can rest my hand on it. Every time there's a big section done, at least I can kind of put my hand and do up here. But we will figure out which big section to do, whether it is the ends, which is like all here and here. Let's turn my camera a bit. And there's like a mixture in here, a little here, section here. I think I pointed that out already. Here, here, and here. And then this is all like, which one is it? 939, which is like a deep navy blue, almost black. So we will do that. Like I said, I'm just going to finish this row. Please like, Please subscribe to my channel. I promise I'm doing my best to get videos out every day. Sometimes it is hard. Wednesday nights for me are the hardest just because I get home at about 7:38. So then I'm putting my little one to bed, and by the time that he's asleep, um, yeah, by the time that he's asleep, I'm exhausted. So I tend to just lay in bed and speak to my partner until he falls asleep. I'll do two more. So yeah, please like, please subscribe, please hit the bell button so that you get the notifications for whenever I make a video. And that is it for now. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope everybody has a fantastic Sunday. Have a good night, my lovelies.